Hello everyone, welcome to Astrology. Thank you so much for watching the videos, and especially the last few videos. You have given me very great response, so I really thank you and appreciate your love and affection. I expect that you'll continue to give me such response in future. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, visit the links given below. All the possible readings are listed below. Private readings are listed below. And if you want to donate something to this channel, the PayPal link is mentioned below. And Amazon wish list is given below. You can support me even there. And also you can watch zodiac sign timeless readings. If you are stuck in your life, then you can open one of the playlists given in the description box for any of the zodiac signs and watch the video which is more appealing to you at that time. So let's say if you're worried about matters of money or finances, watch your second house in your horoscope. Watch second sign of, or the sign of second house. If you're worried about relationships, then look at seventh house sign of in your horoscope. And if you're worried about career, 10th house. If you're worried about romantic aspect in a relationship, then your fifth house sign, and so on. So today we are doing a reading which is whether he or she loves you. It's a very innocent request by one of the viewers, so I thought I'll honor that. And why I feel it is innocent is that usually people actually in their own mind decide, yes, I'm in love with that person, so the other person should also be in love with me. But this viewer is more aware, so I thought that I should honor that, because this viewer is very much aware that it doesn't necessarily happens that way, that if you love someone, then they have to love you back. And over a time it can change, because they seeing your love and affection, they can change, but it doesn't have to be automatically happening the way it is. So as usual, we have 4 piles. White stone is pile 1, green stone is pile 2, black stone is pile 3, and the brown stone is pile 4. So we'll start with pile 1 with the white stone. So I'll shuffle the cards and pick 3 cards for yes and 3 cards for no. So I'm trying to pick the cards that are flying out or trying to appeal to me. So what we have here. Okay, the answer is to a large extent that they do like you in private, but in public life there are restrictions. They definitely cannot show their love and affection. But they do like you, they love you, but it has to be very private. What we have here is Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Hermit card. These 3 were for yes. And then we had 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then we had the Moon. So what I see here is that the other person is quite established person, and they are quite on a chase right now after something in their career or in their personal life. They are quite distracted right now, but they do love you, and they can share that love and affection when on a one-to-one level, on a private space, but as long as they come into the public domain, then they feel that being close to you is a burden to them, and uh, they definitely see a lot of opportunities. Being close to you brings a lot of opportunities to them, but then they are also see the burden coming along with it, and then they are emotionally unsure. It's not that they really outrightly they just discard you or they just leave you behind in the public space, but they always act as very confused, very superficial, and they don't know as if they really know you or not. They act in a very different way when they are public and when they are private in a private space. When you are working on something on one-to-one level in a room in a private space, they can be very friendly, very enthusiastic, but the moment they are in between five or six people, they change their behavior so drastically that it always leaves you confused. And the reason is why they do like that is that they see that staying close to you brings them a lot of opportunities in life, especially material opportunities, new financial opportunities. But then it also comes with certain amount of burden because you start expecting a lot of things from them, and they don't want to get into that kind of game of understanding or fulfilling expectations that you do something for me and I'll do something for you. They don't want to get into all that things. They just want to have a simple and relationship which is enjoyable for both of you and respectable for both of you, but it should be within a very confined space. They probably have their own life in the public domain which they really enjoy, and they want to be safe and secure in that way. They don't want to include you in that space right now, but with time, things might change. It's just what we see is going on right now. What is the energy for now in next couple of months? Maybe 2, 3 months down the line, things might change drastically. So don't get disheartened, but be happy that they still like you and they still want to spend time with you, and especially they look out for time when they can spend more time with you on one-to-one level. They are actually always thinking, should I do this? Will this give me an opportunity to spend more time? Should I arrange for a meeting? Should I arrange for a coffee? Should I arrange for a lunch? Should I ask them out for a date or something like that? But they just want it to be so private that they don't want to mention this to anyone. They no one, and they also expect you to not to mention it to anyone right now. It can be double-edged sword for some of you that they are really unsure, and that's the reason why they're behaving like that. For some of you, it is that they definitely don't see the need to do that, and they you are in such a kind of relationship that it really it's not possible to show it to everyone, and sometimes it's also the need of the hour that it's not required to be known to anyone. So be careful, and if you are on in the first category where they're unsure, otherwise it's all fine, don't worry about it. That's what I feel here. So that's for pile one if you have chosen the white stone, and let's move on to the green stone. So I'll pick 3 cards for yes and 3 cards for no. Okay, right now they are very unsure. they do like you, they do want to spend time with you, they want to work with you or spend time with you because they have a certain amount of feeling for you, but they don't uh, know whether it's right or wrong, whether it's appropriate or it's inappropriate. They are unsure in their mind, and they are constantly trying to defend this idea to themselves that probably it's they had a big fight in their mind. Is it appropriate? I don't know why I'm getting this word appropriate again and again. That for some reason, it having a romantic relationship with you would be inappropriate. That's what it looks like, and they are constantly fighting with that idea in their mind, and but still they want to spend time with you to know if whatever they are feeling is correct or it's just infatuation. They are also not sure about that as of now, so they are working hard to find that out. So they will come up with crazy ideas of working with you or spending time with you or doing some activities together. And the reason why they want to do is that they want to be very sure before they decide what they want in their heart, and they are confused right now. Also, they are well established person in the society. Materially, they are well established and they are not dependent on anyone. They don't need your help in any ways, and they don't think that they can support you financially because whatever they have earned is hard earned reputation, hard earned money, and they just don't see a reason why they should be sharing it with you just like that. It's almost like in their mind they might be thinking that what if you are a gold digger? It's not that they know that you are a gold digger or not, it's immaterial for them. In their mind, they probably had burned their hands with a lot of other people in the past, and right now they're super confused because this time the feeling is mutual, and they definitely feel that uh, emotional anxiety within themselves, and that's the reason why it's even more confusing for them. Maybe in the past it was forced upon them and then they had to very skillfully get out of that situation, but now it's almost like that. It looks like you are also defending to a certain extent. You are not forcing yourself, you are rather defending yourself and staying away from any kind of confrontation. And you yourself are also very confused. Should you make the first move or not? And for that reason, you are also maintaining that healthy distance, which makes them even more confused. And they see you almost like a very uh, self created person. They another reason why they feel that uh, they should, okay, this is for very few scenario specific people, like they see you as a self created person and then they don't find any reason that they should come up and help you, although they are more reputed compared to you right now in the society, in the profession, or wherever they are right now. But they see a huge potential in you to do things on your own, and they don't want to come and uh, break that rhythm in your life. And but then they want you to be prosperous, and they want to spend some time with you right now, and then they will decide how and where this is going, because for them it is all repeating the history itself. But then this time, because you are not so much actively chasing them, they are little confused, because in the past the kind of scenarios they had to handle was people were actively chasing them and to the core, and they were almost feeling trapped and irritated, and for that reason they don't want to get into that kind of situation. But on the other hand, you don't do any of those silly things, so they are almost like, should I go and spend some time to understand what this person really wants? Because I can certainly feel the vibes, but then the actions are not there, those cheesy actions are not there. So what's going on? They really want to come and spend some time to understand who you are, what are you all about, and how do you want to take this further. And then they will decide whether they should invest their emotions, time, and energy in this, or should they just abandon and go away. So right now it's all unclear to them, and there are billion possibilities in this scenario. So don't worry a lot. Let them approach you for spending more time in any way that they can. Wait for that. So that's for you if you have chosen the green stone. Hi, if you have chosen the black stone, let's start your reading. So I'm going to pick 3 cards for yes and 3 cards for no, and then we'll see what the answer is. Okay. Okay, for you, the answer is more likely towards yes, but it's not a very strong yes, that's what I would say. So don't get overly excited, but it's leaning very strongly towards yes. That's what I would say. You saw me shuffling the cards, but these 2 cards have come back from pile 2. I don't know how. So if you see that there is a connection between pile 2 and pile 3 in certain way, I do understand that, because I can see certain kind of connection, but I would urge you to watch pile 2. If you can find some connection, it would be meaningful for you. Here we have 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles. Then we have 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So basically, these 3 cards were for no, and these 3 cards were for yes. I see that they put a lot of emphasis on you for a reason, that they see you as a person with a lot of victory in your personal space. They see that you are a victorious person for some reason. They admire you for that, and they see that you have quite good control in your life, and you can manifest a lot of things. Although you are not a perfect person for manifesting everything, like you have not achieved perfection in manifesting things, but you can manifest a whole lot of things, and they admire you for that, and they see that you're moving towards perfection in that way, and they really want to learn that from you, and they want to work with you and spend time with you, and take things further. But do they really want to create a one-to-one connection with you on a deeper level? It's something that they haven't decided yet. They are so dumbstruck with your attitude towards life, is they put you on the higher side, on a higher pedestal, and they admire you so much that they see that there's a huge gap between you and them, and they feel very inferior in front of you, and that's where it is creating a confusion whether they should get into this relationship or not. And they're totally confused. And what can you do for them? I don't know. Because it says that your wishes will get fulfilled no matter what happens. You need someone to take care of you emotionally, and you feel that this person is right, and there's a wish fulfillment card, and then there's a lot of new beginnings between you and this person for a reason. And this new beginnings, because this has come for the side of no, whether they love you or not. So I see that this new beginnings have a lot of potential to get kick started right now, but for some reason this person will not take any chances to kick annoy you. They feel that if they kickstart these new opportunities with you, they will somehow push you away. They have that kind of feeling. And but on the other hand, you definitely want them to get closer to you. That's what the cards are showing. But then they are so uh, reluctant that they think that they will lose you from their life. They have that kind of fear. What you can do is, if there is a common mentor somewhere in the group, like someone who is little senior to you, little uh, superior to you, if it's an office space for to both of you, or in the family, maybe some elderly figure who knows both of you. If you ask for advice from that person, you might get some good advice to handle the situation. That's what I feel. But I definitely don't know how you can help them to understand that the feelings are very mutual, because whenever you sit for a conversation, it happens that they praise you, they praise you, they praise you, and you praise them back because you feel that you're obligated to praise them because they are praising you, and you feel frustrated after the conversation that we did not even touch upon all those things that matter to me. That's what you end up thinking, and it's a chase that is never ending, because they praise you because they definitely see you on the higher side, and you feel obligated because somebody praised you, because you don't feel that you are on the higher side, so you praise them back, so they feel even more higher urge to praise you again, because they feel that you are trying to reduce the gap between them and they both of you, and it's a never ending story. I would recommend to check the situation few months down the line, or get a private reading for a specific person, specific case, because this is a general reading. It's catering to at least 100 200 people a minimum. I don't know if it can go how many views I get for this video, but I feel that that's the minimum view I'll get for this section. So that's your reading if you have chosen this black stone. And let's move on to the brown stone. Hi, if you have chosen this brown stone, this is your reading. Let's pick 3 cards for yes and 3 cards for no. Okay, the answer is a very strong yes. Although they don't see a very clear reason uh, why they are so strongly in love with you, and they feel that they had to fight for it to to a place to get some attention from you, or you had to fight and to get into their sight, and they really appreciate, either ways they really appreciate that now they are more aware of this, that how much they feel for you and how much they need you in their life. So either ways they feel very appreciated and they feel good about this, so that's the good thing. But for some reason I see that the chase that has been going on between both of you is going to end, and which is a positive thing, isn't it, that you don't have to chase this person anymore. Either both of you are going to travel a lot together in future and spend a lot of time together, or this person is going to travel a lot and then you will be left behind. For some reason I feel that it's both of you traveling together for good, because it is more of that kind of connection here, because this is also a travel card to large extent, and two travel cards coming together. On the other side, what I see is that uh, you are very confused with your emotions, and you don't find any kind of connection with how things are manifesting between this person and you person. You don't have anything to match it up from your past experiences with anyone. This is very brand new for you and very uh, first hand experience that you had never had before, and this is little confusing for you. And the cards are suggesting that go with the flow, because sooner you will manifest what you want to manifest in this relationship, and it will be the best thing that can happen for you. What else can I say? I feel that the travel abroad is on the cards, and it's taking both of you together somewhere, and it will increase and enhance your chances of finding more connections with people which can satisfy your emotional needs through this person. I think that this person will definitely serve as an anchor to help you to find what you want in your life on an larger level. This person is just one of the mentors or teachers that you have in your life, and this person will continue to stay in your life, but will help you to open up opportunities on a very large scale. So it is a very good situation for you. I somehow feel that it will go beyond what you are expecting. It will take you to a larger manifestation uh, on a something that you have not even imagined. And I really look forward to hearing about this maybe 5 months down the line, 6 months down the line, a year down the line. If you can still remember that Astroluck told me something like this, and it's happening now, because it's not going to happen overnight, that's for sure. So I don't know how much you'll remember me after 6 months or a year to post this, coming back to this video and posting this on the video, that whatever you said has happened. But still, I would hope that maybe one of you will bother to let me know what has happened in your life according to this reading. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.